y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Y'all please stop bullying my girlfriend. Cyberbullying is a problem. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Y'all come right on in, sit right on down. You say trash talking Tuesday, the DFW. Texas is around here. Say I hit that like on the way in. That's what's up. Say the Bronx, New York is in the bit. Say go pop and pass. Say look at these 30 minutes of fire. Chi-Town is up in the building. Then Texas is sliding in on that like button. I appreciate that right there. Say hey, Sugar the 912 Savannah's in the house. Say fourth on the like. That's what's up. Chi-Town is in the building for that fire. Say let go on. Detroit is making it in and hitting that like button. Oak Cliff, Texas in the building. The 214 is in the house. The 412 is up in here for that five passer. Oh, this is about to be good. Show enough feel. Say what up, midday news family for the 513 Cincinnati, Ohio, hitting that like button. Say bring that fire, Willie. I'm finna try. Pastor Williams, do you know Hoover? It's a real rich Provident area over there in Alabama. Nope. Oh, that's where she from, right? That's where Carlee them from, over in Hoover. That's what's up. People with that change, go ahead. Oakland, California is in the building. Say good morning. Say bring it on. Salute Detroit is up in the house. Man, remember, y'all tell somebody about a player, y'all, so we can get these numbers up. We're trying to go platinum out here in the street. I do need your support, like I always say. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash shop. Say make an example out of her, lock her up. That's what we is promoting around here in the street. Baby need to be sat down. Baby need to be sat down so she could think about what she had done did. So she could think about what she had done made us believe out here in the street. We didn't know that she was just playing. Because she ain't come out and just tell us that I'm just playing. You know, we had to figure it out. We had to wait. We had to lay around, you know. The parents had done told us chill out just for a good little minute, you know, until she can get all of her thoughts together and stuff. And we was like, we ain't gonna cyberbully her until she say something. And then, yeah, we changed our mind. It took too long to talk. That's what's up. Believe all babies out here in these streets. That's what's up. New Jersey's in the building. Say the 732 is up in the house. The 334 the Gump Monkey Town is in the building. Say what it do. Pastor Willis say the big deal. Checking in from Davenport, oh man, Florida, that's what's up. Say hey, Sugar and Chat, Tyler, Texas, back up in this thing. What it do? Say shout out to Willie DeSantos. Willie DeSantis out here. I may be governor. I may run. Don't even worry about it. Happy Tuesday, Willie and Chats. I hit that like button. What it do? Say the D is in the building. LeBron James just got a heart attack at a basketball game. You is lying to me? Is he okay? But did he die though? That's really all that be concerning people. Well, did he die though? Damn, I hope he ain't died though, you know. I hope he bounced back. He gonna sit in rehab just for a good little minute, get everything right, spend a week in the hospital, and come right on back out here. You say, Willie, you blocking them girls again. I am going to release them babies in a few. Don't even worry about it. California's in the building. The Shy's up in this thing. You say, I'm here for the live on my lunch break. The 4 is in this thing. You say, Pastor William, to say, the basketball player just had, yeah, the player just had a heart attack. I'm gonna have to look that up, and maybe we we could speak on that today. Wait, what's going on? Oh, all right. I thought it was some. I thought they had done dropped me. I thought they had them drop me, but I'm having technical difficulties on my end. How is y'all day? I hope everyone is okay. I'm not even much gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Let's just go ahead on and jump into it. Oh, we gonna start a few days prior. We gonna start a few days back, just a little bit, just a little bit. This is where we gonna start at. Carlee, shout out to Carlee. We support you, sugar. Yeah. Carlee Russell boyfriend had done asked us, to stop bullying her among suspicious abduction claims. The boyfriend is asking for people to stop harassing her online, as more and more people, including those in the hometown, suspected that her kidnapping claims are a hoax because she left her wig. The people in the community, like a whole bunch of us across the great United States of America, looked at that as an issue. First, I pointed out, well, hell, for one, you leave your phone. It's a problem. Oh, it is a whole problem. Something don't sound right. And then they said that they found the wig. I knew it was something about that right there. A baby, listen. A baby will leave her life before she leave her wig. She ain't letting the wig go. And if the wig is on the ground, it should like show that it was like ripped off or something, like there was a tussle or something. So you can actually get the crowd to believe your story that you're trying to show out here. Excuse me. I might be coming down with a little something. I hope not. He said the only thing that I could say is I want everybody to stop bullying her. I know what it seems like what she did. Just stop bullying on social media. Tamar Latrell Simmons had done told a post. He said, think about her mental health. A player gonna tell us to think about her mental health, which is strange. Again, like I've always said, well, like I keep saying, I will continue to say, when it come down to these babies, we always throwing up mental health as a excuse. We do it as a excuse. Now, do people have mental health problems? Yes, I get that right there. This is not a mental health issue. This is somebody who planned it out. In my opinion, this was planned out. And then, hell, in a whole bunch of people's opinion, it was planned out. So we can get off that mental health stuff. But this is what he wanted us to do about 2-3 days ago, before the other press conference had done came out. Say nobody deserves to be cyberbullied. And like I was saying, and like a whole bunch of other people were saying, well, maybe you need to cut the internet off. Because if you was traumatized and you have a mental issue, anybody with like a whole bunch of sense would actually let her know that this is something that you do not want to be on until you get your thoughts together, until you get your mind right, until you get some rest in. You should not be on social media seeing what everybody else is saying. Russell, a 25-year-old nurse, had them vanished. We don't care about that right there. We know about that right there. This the boyfriend. Him told us, quit it. Don't say nothing. It's not right. That baby 25 years old and getting bullied online. Boy, well, y'all doing too much. Y'all is doing too much. But don't worry. Oh, look at them with a whole monkey. Holding the monkey and stuff. They so in love. That is so cute. Oh, okay. Yeah, she had done promised that she'll talk to the police. She will remain on the side of the highway. Okay, okay, we did all that right there. I just wanted to point out, he said, stop playing, leave her alone, y'all bothering her. But there was a point that I wanted to get to right here, real quick. Wait, hold on. She suddenly reappeared at the home 2 days later. We got all that right there, claiming that she had been abducted and held captive. Okay, bam, 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 not lining up. But the police say that her account of what happened is not lining up, and she refused the additional interviews. We got all that. The wig has dominated the conversation surrounding Russell's disappearance. Online and offline is a key element of the story that shifted public perception, particularly among the black community, even before the police released her browser history and cell phone records. Absolutely correct. Look at that baby natural. Oh, so cute. That's what's up. Watch this. Several hairstylists, professionals, wig experts, and salon patrons in Russell's hometown, of all whom of all of whom are black, told the Post that the wig immediately triggered suspicion that something seemed off, even before Russell's reappearance. She would have certainly worn that wig at work, and it is unimaginable that she would have taken it off in the car. I want y'all to think about them words right there. It's unimaginable. That's deep, ain't it? It's unimaginable. Shout out to Chris for the $10 cash app. Say YouTube bully you. Yeah. I am being bullied. I know, Willie, but you did say get off the internet. No, but I have to be on the internet. I have to be here to do my job. So yes, I am being cyberbullied, and I would like to file a complaint with somebody. I have no idea with who. They say it is unimaginable that she would have taken her wig off inside the car. The stylist said that the wig appeared to be an expensive front lace wig that looked like a 613 color. I have no idea what that's about, but y'all know what a 613 color, a premier shade of platinum blonde. That baby had on a premier platinum blonde. Now, is she posing as if she's in like a fraternity or something? Because we know, well, it's been said that she was in school, but I've also seen reports to where she's actually not in school, or was not in school. So, if she was in nursing school, so she did not graduate college, and I don't believe that nursing school has a sorority, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. That baby done probably pledged. She got a hand down like this right here, and probably suey and doing that. Hell, she might be an AKA. She might be. Yeah. Oh, she is an AKA. Oh, she an alpha. Which one? He said that baby alpha. Go on with your little cute self, baby. You had us, girl. You had us. You did us real good out here in these streets. A special made to order wig. Is that what that baby had on? Yes, Willie. She's a AKA. They colors are pink and green. Oh, so she AKA. All right, sister. Then how she in? She has the picture that has been going around of her standing by the nursing school, and it's a nursing school, like it's not a college. And I thought that you can only pledge like at colleges, but I could be wrong. Educate me. You say it is custom fitted. It's custom fitted and takes 10 to 15 minutes to remove, as it is actually glued to the scalp in some places. Custom wigs can cost as much as $800 and $200 at the bare minimum. That was when the majority of Birmingham was like, she lying. Listen, if I knew the prices of a lace front, and they told me that she had on a lace front. See, wigs and lace fronts are similar, but we all kind of understand wigs is kind of cheaper than lace fronts, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me again if I'm wrong. Correct me again. So I was just taking it as a regular old wig. But you talking about a 613. You talking about a 613, a premium blonde, bitch. You ain't leaving a premium blonde in in the grass. Bitch, you got the wig dirty to prove to make your movie work. Got it. Got it. That's when it was split down the middle, where there was those who believed her and those who thought she was lying. It was the wig hairstylist Kyrie Joyner, 23 from Hoover, had done told the Post. First of all, your wig is gonna be secured. Oh, we learning something. Your wig is gonna be secured. Second, if somebody is taking you, there's going to be they're going to try to cause the least attention they can. If people see a wig on the side of the road, people call the police when they see a mannequin head hanging outside of cars. She absolutely correct. She absolutely correct. Now you have to think to yourself. She thought that she was pretty. She believed that she's beautiful. Right, right, right. I told y'all, these pretty ones, these so-called fine ones, these so-called beautiful ones, self-esteem shot, man. Shot the Sensei for the $2 cash out. Say, Pastor, you can pledge without going to school. Oh, really? I never knew that. I should have pledged when I was going around to all these colleges. That's what's up. Shout out to Lionetta for the $4.99 super chat. He say, Willie, you know you have drove someone crazy with your meat. He said that lawyer was supposed to tell them she took the snacks for the baby and robe covered her up. Or covered him up out here. Yeah, it's got to come out with a better lie. This baby done can't. No, I didn't do it. But anyway, Andrea Townsend, a salon patron from Helena, said that it's unthinkable that a black woman would ever leave her wig behind in the car. Do y'all understand how serious these wigs is? Do y'all understand a baby representative is everything to a baby out here? It's unthinkable. That's deep. That a black woman will ever leave her wig behind in a car. When it happened, we was in shock. We was more in shock that it left her weave, supposed to her lying about a toddler walking on the highway. You say, but once we saw the wig, just to know that the wig was left behind, we don't know that. No. We don't do that. We don't do. She said that right there twice. People was talking about it. She said, my husband and I was talking about it, and he's a police officer. He immediately thought something didn't sound right, she added. This a doggone shame. Martha Horton, a nurse from Fayette, told the Post that all black women immediately knew Russell was lying, and it's because of the wig. We all know, she said, it's a lie. She said a black woman's hair is her glory. A black woman's hair is her glory. Y'all do know she's not talking about the hair that grow out your follicles. That ain't the hair she talking about. She talking about stuff like that 613. This is what she's talking about. There are three things a black woman has that you don't. Wait, whoa. I read it wrong again. There are three things a black woman has that you don't mess with: her kids, her money, and her hair. That's what gave her away. Oh, such a beautiful paragraph. Such a beautiful statement. Let's go ahead on and get into the press conference out here in these streets. Hold on. We starting off a little slow, but I got to give it to you. I got to feed you slow. I know, because you're hungry right now. Wait, hold on. All right, he coming to the podium. Let me get him right. Hold up, swole up. What did I do? Oh, here. I got to advertise. Look. Y'all please go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all click on the Give link if you would like to support a player with the merch. The link is also down there in the description. I made sure that it is there. Appreciate y'all. We got the new shirts out here. Believe all women. #Carlee. I need your support out here. Get yourselves one and feel proud when you walk around wearing a famous person's idea. Well, that don't even make sense of what I just said. But dog, if you want to represent this famous person who you may think who have mental illness, or you just think just had a good time in the woods by herself, she done went platinum. Go ahead on and get you a piece of merch out here in these streets. Now let's hear what the lawyer, because the lawyer, she got a lawyer. She got a lawyer to speak out for her. Because obviously, if she ever opened up her own mouth, and if she ever get questioned, it's really gonna look ugly. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say late but here, love you back. Appreciate you for showing up. Here we go. What do we got, Pimp?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks to everyone for attending again today.
You're welcome.
I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of this case.
Shout out to Big Moochie for the 199 super chat. She left out one thing: a black woman's cell phone. It should have been 4 things on the list. You absolutely correct.
Last Wednesday, July 19th, we held a press conference and provided you with the facts of the Carlee Russell disappearance.
Mm-hmm.
We told you the investigation was ongoing. We helped you determine where Carlee was during the 49 hours of her disappearance. Today I've talked to and received a statement from Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carlee Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carlee to meet with investigators early this afternoon, but then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf. Mr. Anthony asked that I read the statement entirely, which I will do now.
Yeah. Just listen to the words.
My client
listen to the words.
has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf.
Come on.
There was no kidnapping
None.
on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road.
Okay.
My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person.
Okay.
My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself.
Okay.
My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carlee, again, asks for your forgiveness and prayers.
She made a mistake. She was just playing. But one thing that we have to remember, she never said that she was missing. She never said that she was kidnapped. She ain't said nothing. It's our fault.
We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case.
Okay.
We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
So they are considering it. Go ahead.
All right, with that, we'll take a few questions. As Officer Hale said, when I call on you, please state your name and your affiliation. Yes, sir.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610 100.1 FM Summit Media. Chief, do we at this time, or does the Hoover Police Department know the whereabouts of Carlee Russell during that 49-hour period that she was supposedly missing?
Now, as I said the other day, was talking facts and everything. If I said anything today, would just be speculation. Actual facts, we do not.
Aaron
I wish I could tell you. I think only Carlee knows, and maybe her attorney now, but again, the statement that we received from him does not indicate any.
That's right. Shout out to Willie 504 for the $5 super chat. Say, no, Willie. You say they wrong. You must go to college to pledge. Reasons is because you have to have a 3.5 GPA and up to pledge no matter what college you go to. Oh, a 3.5 and up. I didn't know that either. That's what's up. That's probably why I never pledged. But go ahead.
WDRC, can you give us an idea of what charges you may be filing against her?
That would strictly be up to the district attorney's office.
David Lamb, CBS 42, can you update us so that there is a meeting scheduled for this afternoon with the family, or when is that meeting
Yeah.
taking place with Carlee?
No, not a meeting with the attorney, not the family or Carlee. We have a meeting scheduled with the attorney, and that will take place some point tomorrow.
And there is no meeting with Carlee Russell or her family at this point?
Not scheduled, no, sir.
Bria Chapman with Fox 6. What's next to Fose's investigation?
Well, again, we want to talk to Mr. Anthony tomorrow and see if he has any more to discuss about the case. We'll certainly be asking if we'll get an opportunity to again interview Carlee like we've wanted to since she returned.
Say, you can pledge Grand Chapter, Willie, when you're not in college. You say, I think you got to know someone already, a soror or frat. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Chief Stephen Quinn, ABC 3340.
Yes, sir.
Your reaction now, knowing that Carlee has admitted that this was made up?
Well, I'm glad that we got this. You know, we certainly laid the facts out to you guys and to the national media that had a lot of interest in this particular case. The sad thing is that again, there were so many people that were involved, took this thing very, very seriously, and again, we wanted the focus to be bringing her home. She got home. We're very excited about that. It is what it is. The facts, I think, last.
Yeah, what it is. Shout out to London for the $1 cash app. So you missed my super chat. I just read it. Appreciate you.
Wednesday pretty much showed that we knew that it was a hoax.
Hey, we knew that it was a hoax. Simple, you know.
Lisa Crane with WDTM 13. Do you know the expense you went to during this search? And if you don't have a dollar figure for us, just how big it was for you guys?
Well, it was all hands on deck, and we don't have a dollar figure yet, but we're certainly working towards getting one, and not only ours, but there'll be other agencies that had a lot of support that they gave us, and had monetary expenses themselves.
Shout out to Demario for the $2 cash app. Say Dr. Umar still gonna blame her lie on us black men. Absolutely correct. It's our fault.
Jonathan, when JLR investigates, are the parents under any investigation?
You know, as I said the other day, we were going to try to determine exactly those 49 hours. So right now, you know, anything's on the table. We still don't know what happened in those 49 hours, where she was, did she have any help? We have no idea. You know, I read the statement from Mr. Anthony, that's all we know.
Keith Mims, WAGG 610, Summit Media. Chief, let me ask you this. What do you think prompted or provoked Carlee to do this kind of thing? And are there any kind of mental issues that the police department or the public should be concerned about, or just what?
You know, not that I'm aware of. I mean, it's, you know, this was an elaborate deal. I mean, when you talk about calling a 911 and being up on the interstate, again, it would all be conjecture. So really, I don't know. I was hoping that we'd have an opportunity to interview and we'd be able to ask her those questions.
Were any
Say you guys don't understand. Hoover is a real rich area. No neighborhood apartment straight up like Calabasas where famous people live. Oh, so she one of these rich kids. That baby one of these rich kids out here. Whew. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $10 cash out. Willie, can you wish my pops a happy 87th birthday? Shout out to your old boy for happy 87th birthday to your daddy out here in these streets. Tell him to give himself a pat on the back. That's a real blessing. 87. Boy, a lot of us ain't making it to like 3, 4, 5, 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So damn it, that is a blessing. A whole nother year, and he almost around here for STD Friday. Almost for another one. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. Man, 87. Happy birthday for real though.
Others involved in putting this story together for her.
Mr. Anthony, in his statement, says there was not.
Right here.
Liviana Kelmy.
So she had no co-defendants, is what he trying to tell you.
WPRC, Fox 6 News. You said that you had a meeting scheduled and it kind of switched into a statement. Did they give any type of reason that switched?
No, they did not.
You say, Willie, a very rich area. That's why she 26 and got a red Benz and living at home. You got a point. Oh, you got a point right there. Oh, she one of them little spoiled little babies. That watch this. No matter how much money her people's got, mama, daddy, regardless of where she stay, her thought process was to do what she had done did.
Aaron Llewellyn, WBTM 13. Was not in custody right now.
That is correct. That is correct.
Last question with David.
David Lamb, once again, so first of all, when did you actually see this letter? And second of all, do these admissions and the content of the letter alter the investigation at all?
No, not at all. We'll continue to investigate. We're going to still try to determine where she was during those 49 hours. But I am glad that we received this. It at least puts some of the social media super sleuths hopefully at rest for a little bit as far as the conjecture of what everybody thinks took place. We know that by her own admission, it didn't happen, and we're thankful for that.
We're
All right,
thankful.
Thank you guys very much.
We're thankful for that. A lot of people do believe that she deserved to face charges. She need to be held accountable. I think since got to be more careful. Since she's 26, she need to do like 26 years. That baby need to do like 26 years for playing, for joking. Well, she never said that she was missing. So, shout out to Zulu for the $20 super chat. He said the wooded area where she stopped has a short passage that leads into a neighborhood. Somebody picked her up, so I don't believe him when they say she didn't have any help, in my opinion. That's a good point. I saw like 2, maybe 3 videos to where they said about that drainage passage or like under a bridge type thing to where you come through the woods and you go through a path and you can walk up under this thing to get to like the other side. I've heard that right there. So you might be right about that right there. You might be right. But the one good thing, she didn't throw anybody else up under the bus. That's a good thing. Don't involve people in your business. Leave people out. Let's see what this lawyer, a defense attorney, if I'm not mistaken, is going to say, because a lot of things that I do believe that her lawyer said puts her in jeopardy. It really just puts her in jeopardy. Here you go.
Let's bring in Natalie Whittingham-Burrell, a public defender, offers legal commentary on her YouTube channel, Natalie Lawyer Chick. She's been following this case closely.
She has like a pretty face, like a humbling face. Although she got her a light representative on, but she has like a welcoming face.
All right, so what do you think about Carlee Russell's lawyer's strategy here to release this statement to the police?
Say, Willie, a white guy went out there at night and says that it leads to her neighborhood. You right? That's one of the video clips that I saw.
Oh, as a criminal defense attorney, I completely disagree with it. And I hate to be that blunt about it, but it's just very concerning that the law enforcement officer said that she could still be facing criminal charges. They're going to continue their investigation. And her attorney has just made incriminating statements where she admits to perpetrating a hoax, at least from looking at the Alabama law, filing a fake police report, which is a misdemeanor in and of itself. So
it's a misdemeanor filing a fake police report. You see, I got something for her face, Willie. That's what's up. Shout out to Prophet May for the $2 cash out. Media always find the BS cases to cover the most.
Place his client in legal jeopardy unless there is some type of unknown agreement that has not yet been disclosed to the public, whereby she must apologize in order to take advantage of it. I don't see how this was a savvy criminal move, a savvy move when someone's facing a criminal charge potentially.
And do you expect that she'll be charged criminally?
It's on the table, right? And so I think of every single criminal case, what if I was their lawyer? And if there's a possibility that my client could be charged, my client would be silent. Even when they were saying they were expecting to speak directly to Carlee, for her to make another statement, there would be no question from law enforcement that my client is about to come in and make a voluntary statement to them that can later on be used against them in a court of law.
I thought about that part from the beginning, that she should have had legal representation. But then I was like, well, you kind of don't need legal representation if you was telling the truth. Just in my mind, because once they took her to the hospital and they evaluated her and they had discussions with her, her story would have been facts. So she wouldn't have needed a lawyer if you telling the truth. Just in my mind.
So that's really what it's all about, is protecting your client from the potentials that could happen in the future. And this wasn't very protective of her. It might have been good PR. Ethically speaking, it feels good that she apologized, but legally speaking, it just wasn't protective of the client.
Natalie, thanks so much.
That's right. It wasn't protective of the client. Y'all got listen. Everybody that is a lawyer didn't graduate from a building. A whole bunch of our good lawyers graduate online. Now, I ain't saying that you got to go to the building to be a good lawyer. I'm just saying. It's kind of like you all go through surgeries and stuff. Your BBL surgeries, and like your doctor, the one who is performing the procedure, graduated from Phoenix. And a whole bunch of y'all is out here dying. I'm just saying. Online graduations is what I'm trying to tell you, and sometimes you might not want that as a physician. You say Dr. Umar will blame her daddy. Yeah. Wow. They are living in a real good community, a upper echelon community. Maybe daddy got them to the upper echelon community, but we'll still blame the daddy. It's something that the daddy was missing. It's something that he ain't give his daughter enough time. He did not raise her self-esteem up. He possibly just gave her everything that she wanted. All that stuff. Well, even after all this right here, guess who done broke up? Guess who done broke up? Guess who done broke up out here in these streets, though? Y'all gotta get these numbers up. We gotta get these numbers up. Boy, y'all see what's on the screen. Y'all see what's on the screen. Guess who done separated and divided? Carlee Russell's ex-boyfriend said that he was blindsided, disgusted by her hoax. Abduction, bitch. Him mad. He told us to leave her alone. Don't cyberbully my little la. Don't do that. She's going through something horrific. Remember, we read that just a little bit. Yeah. And we're going through a little something. Shout out to Rodriguez for the $9.99 super chat. Say, Willie, Salute, you be keeping it 100. The children is to stay with the mothers, and the dad will still get blamed for all of this foolishness, and he really the victim of the mother's decision. Yes. This also take me back to the interview with the mother and the father. Notice the father didn't say anything. So in my mind, it seems like the mother runs the yard. The mother is the leader inside the household. She's been doing all the talking. Players, we got to be leaders out here, because if we don't be leaders, we let our little la-la speak. A lot of little la-las, they can't speak, because a lot of them is not logical. And they just gonna say stuff because they are emotional. They is more emotional, and we tend to think of backlash. Even whenever we speak, we think of the backlash. I think whenever the babies speak, they don't consider any type of backlash. They just know, I'm finna tell my story. That's just in my mind. He said, Carlee auntie said that the daddy, her brother, knew the mama and Carlee was lying. That's why he wasn't saying much in the interview. I agree. We pointed that out too. When we was doing it. Like, hold on. Look at his eyes. Like he's not even, he is not even involved. His face showed something not right. Something was not right in that interview. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash out. You say a brother would still be in jail for this facts. Oh, yeah. If this was a man, baby, he would be behind bars trying to give us an interview. He would be behind bars until we figured it out, He said she probably was with that 17-year-old. You might be right by that, since y'all saying that she probably went through the little path or something and somebody had them picked up. Ooh, that's probably why she cannot say that somebody helped her, because then she would have to identify that somebody helped her. And if she was with a 17-year-old, that's against the law. Well, hell, that is Alabama. It's not against the law in Alabama. I think Alabama is, the age of consent is 16, right? But it may have just been a bad look because she got a boyfriend. So she cannot throw another piece of meat up under the bus because it'll come back on her. And people may look at her like, why was you with this minor, even though the age of consent is possibly 16 in Alabama. Somebody educated. Put that number up for me real quick. Hold on. We ain't done. Let's see what the boyfriend gonna say. Carlee Russell, ex-boyfriend, said that he was blindsided and disgusted by the 25-year-old. See, in this story, now they're calling her 25. In the last story, they said that she was 26. We just know that she in her mid-20s. Can we just say mid-20s? You almost 30, bitch. I'm just saying. Shout out to Brandon for the $2 cash out. He said she got mad. He cheated after she cheated first. See, now listen. I saw other news that he had possibly cheated, and she was angry. But that's rumors. Nobody have been able to verify, or I have not saw the verification of that rumor. So you could be right about that right there. By the 25-year-old nursing student staging hoax that led authorities to believe that she went missing after stopping to help a young child wandering along an Alabama highway in his diaper. Carlee's actions created hurt, confusion, and dishonesty. So this her first time lying to you, pimp? Tomar Latrell Simmons wrote on Instagram on Monday night. So this is yesterday. Wrote on Instagram on Monday night. I was made aware of the false narrative after coming to the defense of my ex, Carlee Russell. Coming to the defense of my ex. Yeah, you know that bitch was a lie before you even said, y'all stop bullying my baby. He said he and his family, he and his family's nature was to react in love and genuine concern, adding that they are disgusted from the outcome of this entire situation and that he was blindsided by Carlee's actions. Simons noted that although the investigation into the elaborate hoax remain ongoing, his family has gained closure after Russell came clean and apologized for her actions. Look at that beautiful baby. Now does that baby look, now does that face, is that a face of a liar? Yeah. Can't believe all women. What is y'all doing out here? Don't try to discredit that baby. She made a mistake. Shout out to Brandon for the $1 cash app and say, look on TikTok. She text the girl. She text what's girl? Who? Carlee text. Oh, so you saying that Carlee text the broad that he probably cheated with? Is that what you saying? You got to give me the TikTok person tag. Give me the tag and we will go. You say thank you to all my families and friends and the nation for support through this. He wrote, the severity in this matter has not been overlooked, and I deeply respect the genuine support shared during this situation. On Monday, Russell's attorney, Amori Anthony, said in a statement read by the, all right, we got all that right there. Russell vanished mysteriously. Okay, we got all that right there. We already know that. This is the paragraph that the, whoa. This is the boyfriend's paragraph. Actually created her. Okay, we just read all of that right there. I am disgusted. I strongly feel exactly like you all. Blindsided with Carlee's actions. This is still an ongoing investigation. All right, we did all of that. Thank you to all my friends and family. We did all that right there. The nation for support through this. You say, I want to also send my prayers and thanks to Miss Angela Haley Harris, her team, and all other volunteers. Thank you again for your unwavering support. The severity in this matter, all right, we got all that right now. Say, please continue to keep us in your prayers with love. The ex-boyfriend. Yeah. So, you gonna leave this beautiful young tender. Is that what you're gonna do? Pimp, you gonna leave this beautiful young tender out here in these streets so she can be comforted by another player. And believe in me, that baby gonna be comforted by another player. We don't care that if he lied. See. Watch this. Any other player who gonna try to holler at her would not even much be upset that she lied. The one thing that player will understand that she is a big liar. Like, she's not a little liar. Well, she's a little liar also, but she's also like the grandstand of liars. So no matter what that is, they just don't believe it. Just don't. If she cannot prove it, do not believe it. I'm trying to help y'all out. But look at that smile. That's a rich baby right there. Girl. Ooh, them probably some $500 shoes, stuff like that. Investigators later discovered that she had Googled Liam Neeson tape. All right, we got all that right there. I just wanted to cover that little piece. Hell, we got everything. So now we know this beautiful baby is a liar. We got it. Hell, we knew it before they even came out and said it, right? So we smart people. Us. Us people is really, really smart people out here in these streets, and we refuse to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. We did not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. No, we didn't. Say she a rich booster. And And now y'all really, really got to think about this right here. She Googled how to steal. But y'all do understand, people who so-called have it all, they really don't have anything. Especially the kids who grow up with so-called having it all, they really don't have anything. You actually have rich people who was that rich celebrity who was just a straight up kleptomaniac? Damn it, it was a woman, of course. Plenty money, rich. But she liked to steal though. Shout out to Brandon for the $1 cash apps. For Joy Sparkle Shine. Shout out to Joy Sparkle Shine. That's what's up. Winona Ryder, that rider chick. I guess she's a rider. That rider chick was out here, doing her thing. And she's a rich chick. Care nothing about that money. Why? Because you didn't earn it. This is why, even if you is well off, even if you is high middle class, you better tell your children, mama and daddy got money. You ain't got no money. Oh, you got to work for your money. Oh, you got to work for your money. You want this, you want that. Oh, you got to go work for it. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of us believe because of we was raised and we came up to where maybe mama and daddy them was not booming like that. You know what I'm saying? And we had to struggle. We had to struggle. And we said, once we get our own kids, I want my kids to have everything I didn't have. And that's why these kids is going down here, because we do everything in our power to give them what they didn't have, which is also strange to me because a lot of good mothers say, I'm going to give my kids everything that I didn't have. Watch this. And a lot of those good mothers didn't have daddies. Didn't have daddies. And they did not give their children the one thing that they didn't have is a daddy. We just be talking. That's what's up. Moving right along. I'm not trying to make y'all feel bad. I know a lot of y'all hearts go out to Carlee out here, and we say, believe all women. Carlee Russell. That's the woman of the year. Ooh, I saw something else too. Watch it. Do y'all think that she did a better hoax than Jussie? Just said, shout out to Justice Smollett. Did she do a better hoax? What was her hoax? Well, it's kind of hard to compare hers to a celebrity. But I think that her hoax was better because she was not a celebrity and it got national coverage. And people been talking about this just since day one. Like really going in. Huh? You say they were both FOS. Full of it out here in these streets, huh? Carlee's was more far-fetched. You say, no, she didn't blame MAGA. All right. Yeah, watch. Jesse had the rope around his neck with a Subway sandwich. Listen, Jesse left the rope around his neck so the police can see that they put a rope around his neck, the noose around his neck. He left it around his neck. From outside, got home, called the police. Y'all see this rope around my neck? This is the rope they put around my neck. Shout out to Jussie for thinking it sort of kind of through. We had fun with that story there. We had fun with that story there. We got an update. And I did not know that this story here happened last year. I forgot about the story, but it is a reminder, and this is why we have this thing called updates out here. We always want to remind y'all about these stories. We got to go to Orlando, Florida. My state, stand your ground state. Bust a bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We're in for our life state. Remember the story about the mother in Orlando that got into an altercation. She got into a fight with another civilian, and her 10-year-old daughter, went inside her purse or a bag or something like that, grabbed that fire, and shot the woman and killed the woman. Well, her trial is about to start. They're going to trial.
Tonight we have new video taken during the interrogation of the woman whose 10-year-old daughter shot and killed another woman she was fighting with.
Lucretia Isaac is charged with manslaughter, and her trial is set for next month. West 2's Liv Johnson is live with us in studio tonight to walk us through the new video from the state attorney's office. And Liv, we have video from witness testimonies as well. Yes.
They got videos of the witnesses. Oh, they've been talking. Y'all, we got to get these numbers up. I'm at 292 on this screen over here. I'm 292 over here. This is a real problem. I'm going to wait a smidgen until I get over 300. And let me go ahead on and hit this add button right now, because I do believe that my likes is already supposed to be real high. Already. I'm doing too much talking and I'm under 300. This is not right. This is really not right. Okay, bam, we over 300. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go.
And this happened Memorial Day of last year in Orlando. Witnesses say it started with a fight between Isaac and the victim, LaShawn Rogers. Then Isaac's daughter pulled a gun out of her mother's bag, shooting Rogers in the head.
The conversation is over. I need a lawyer.
Newly released video from the state attorney's office shows Lucretia Isaac waiting in an interrogation room after her neighbor LaShawn Rogers was shot and killed outside of her apartment on Mercy Drive. The suspect, Isaac's 10-year-old daughter.
I ain't got to say y'all at all. And don't talk to my baby either, because she's underage. So don't
talk to my baby. My baby underage. My baby 10 years old out here in these streets and popping babies out here when they mess with her mama them.
And I ain't give you no reason to talk to her at all.
Say I ain't gave you no reason to talk to my baby, although my baby just shot somebody, but I ain't gave you no reason to talk to my little sugar.
Say y'all at all, and don't talk to my baby either, because she's underage. So don't and I ain't give you no reason to talk to her at all.
Police say Isaac and Rogers got into an argument in the courtyard of their apartment complex on Memorial Day of 2022. The fight became physical. That's when police and multiple witnesses say Isaac's daughter took a gun from her mother's purse and shot Rogers.
She handed the daughter the book bag. They probably exchanged like 2 or 3 punches, and that's what you heard. And everybody and started running.
Oh, she said that she handed the daughter the book bag. Which is not far-fetched, because if you about to get into something, you got your purse, your bag or something, you're going to pass it to somebody. So that's really not a problem.
And multiple witnesses say Isaac's daughter took a gun from her mother's purse and shot Rogers.
She handed the daughter the book bag. They probably exchanged like 2 or 3 punches, and that's what you heard. And everybody and started running.
The victim's boyfriend recalls Isaac's daughter saying she shot Rogers because she, quote, messed with her mama.
That little girl fired a gun with one hand. She's 10 years old.
She fired the gun with one hand. So a lot of y'all think, okay, you have to have a certain the pounds of pressure and stuff to pull the trigger. Listen, we have 2 and 3-year-olds pulling triggers. So we can get out of that right there. Guns should be not around children. Shout out to the FitSim for the $2 cash out. We say, did you see kltech.com? I am on it. Listen, I read it, and that's what I was over here typing up so I can see it. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm finna have a good time with this right here. It is so. Oh, I'm making you some. Oh, we might can do rumbles with some of these right here. This stuff is wild. But we got to focus on this. Here we go.
She said she should have hit my mama. That's what the little girl said.
Isaac was charged with manslaughter, aggravated assault with a firearm, neglect of a child, and negligent storage of a firearm within a child's reach. Her daughter was also arrested.
What I'm going to jail for?
Well, for right now, most likely it would be for allowing a firearm to be in possession of a juvenile under the age of 15, resulting in...
How did I allow a firearm to be in? Like, now y'all just making up.
We're not making anything up. You don't want to talk to us, we're not going to discuss it anymore.
And that's how they do you. Watch this. Whenever you in the booth and you tell us you don't want to talk, fine. The one thing that we is going to do, we're going to throw something out there that we know that you was going to have questions about. And then we're going to say, but because you don't want to talk, then we can't continue this conversation. And it's really, really going to bother you. And you really, really is now going to want to talk. That's a tactic that we had to learn in training and stuff like that right there. Oh, we'll throw you a little something. And then cut the conversation. Now, in a relationship, this will get you jumped on. This will get you jumped on. Hold on. Watch it. Look at that beautiful baby right there. Shout that baby out for having her real.
A child's reach. Her daughter was also arrested.
What I'm going to jail for?
Well, for right now, most likely it would be for allowing a firearm to be in possession of a juvenile under the age of 15.
Allowing a firearm in a possession of a juvenile under the age of 15. I thought, like, if it's just a minor period, like up until 18, they should not have access to firearms unless you at a firing range, hunting, something like that right there. But it say under 15. So, dog, I got to look into that little law or something.
Arrested.
What I'm going to jail for?
Well, for right now, most likely it would be for allowing a firearm to be in possession of a juvenile under the age of 15, resulting in...
How did I allow a firearm to be in? Like, now y'all just making up.
We're not making anything up. You don't want to talk to us, we're not going to discuss it anymore.
She said, now you making up stuff. No, baby. It's because you handed your bag knowing that the firearm was inside the bag, baby. So, you is at fault.
Isaac posted bond in October, and her trial begins August 14th. We reached out to the state attorney's office to find out the latest on her daughter, but we did not hear back. Live in the studio, I'm Liv Johnson, West 2 News. All right, Liv.
West 2 News, baby. West 2 News. So we got to wait. So we're going to have to wait on the trial and all that fly stuff right there so we can see if they is going to incarcerate a 10-year-old. Is they gonna put the baby in jail? Because 10-year-old say you shouldn't have been messing around with my mama them. Hell, she protected a black woman. Say working and listening to Willie. I appreciate that right there. Remember, don't let nobody else know unless you know that they not trying to become shift manager, shift lead, team leader, supervisor, shop manager, kitchen manager. Like if they not trying to, if they is okay with where they at, let them know that you're watching the play. I appreciate that right there. Look here. Whoa, we ain't done. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got to go to Oak Cliff. We got another baby. Oh yeah, it's real short, so don't even much worry about it. We got another baby because we always have to point this type of stuff out. We don't want to be biased. We don't want to be biased out here. You say Dr. Umar gonna blame the dad for not being there. You already know. Look. We got another one.
Oak Creek, a former high school teacher there, charged with having an inappropriate relationship with a student. 22-year-old Rachel Goodall, now charged with second-degree sexual assault of a child and sexual assault of a student by school staff. During the investigation into the allegation, Oak Creek police, they looked in the surveillance video that showed a close relationship, according to them, between Goodall and a student. Investigators say they spent an inordinate amount of time together. They also arrived and sat together at a school sporting event away from the student section, away from parents. Goodall will make her first court appearance next month.
Yeah. Hold on.
Now charged with second degree.
Look at that beautiful baby right there. Rachel out here about that young meat. Okay, hell, she may be married too. Because a whole bunch of the female teachers, they actually do be married. They be out here married, strong marriage. She be loving her husband and stuff like that right there. It's some about them young thundercats out here who can stand on up in the paint, do exactly what need to be done, and they connect better, which is also strange. Watch this. Yeah. She is a MAP, a minor attracted person. In case y'all don't know what that is, minor attracted person. You have to think about this right here. A lot of the female teachers over the years, because I've done so many, I think I've done like 50 or more. 50 or more teachers, female teachers, a lot of them say that they have a connection with the student. He understands me. Shout out to Big U362 for the $2 super chat. You say, so did Florida or do Georgia get it right? Say, do we get it right? What? As far as like the age of the child or something? I see that you got 6 up there. I don't know where you're going with it right now. Don't know where you're going with it. You just gotta let me know. You say, I love how Willie say, yeah, right. Watch this here. A lot of them say that they have such a connection with the youth. He understands me. He knows what I'm going through. So in my mind, remember they had told us that females mentality is better. You all start thinking better. Mature. Mature is a word that I want to use. That females mature faster than males. But it's funny, a whole bunch of these teachers say that like they are compatible. Like he understands, like he's on my level and all that fly stuff right there. So that means either y'all mature faster than us, but y'all don't like grow faster than us. Like y'all still stay in like y'all youth stage, opposed to y'all adult stage or something. I think that's what's going on. Because you all is connecting with people, 7, 8, 10 years younger than you. I ain't mad at you. Do you? Damn it, you like what you like. You like what you like, but the things that we have been told, a lot of this stuff is lies. It is. Shout out to Weedy 504 for being a member for 14 months. He say they better lock that female for 10 years. 10 years up. Members say they locked the 9-year-old. They locked the 9-year-old male who shot his mom over the game. Oh, wait. Let me run it back because I thought that you were talking about a teacher right there. All right. They better lock that female 10 years old up. Remember, they locked the 9-year-old male up who shot his mama over a video game. He won it, and them kids, they effed around and found out. You right about that right there. They locked the 9-year-old up. Which the 10-year-old did get locked up. She did get arrested. But then I think she bonded out or something like that. I do not remember the story in full. But yeah, that it got dog. If they lock a boy up, they need to lock a girl up. Period, point blank. Y'all out here doing stuff to people, and this is not right. They got to be held accountable. I don't care nothing about your age. You need to be held accountable. Shout out to Sam for the $5 cash shop to say, Willie, I'm spelling Chaotech correctly. No, whoa. Yes, you are. KAOTIC.com. That's what I'm on now. So you're right. You're absolutely correct. But shout out to Rachel. She had her fun. she gonna be able to get off and get right on back out here and fandangle. She gonna be able to do exactly what you want to do because she grown out here. And hell, the student will go to the game with her and sit off in the cut. And y'all know what we be doing when we sitting off in the cut with one another. We be trying to feel on each other. Shout out to Big UU for the $2 super chat. Oh, Chicago, remember the 14-year-old? Oh, hell, the 14-year-old got arrested too. Hell, I wonder what's going on with Baby K. He say he was talking about the mother in the shot with the 14-year-old son and the 10-year-old. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. See, now Florida is different. Florida is different to where the 14-year-old with his mama had done shot the dude in the back and stuff, and they done dropped all charges. Florida just a tad bit different. I don't know. I don't think that we dropping no charges around here. I really don't think that we dropping charges around here in Florida. For one, she shot another woman. If it was a man, though, that she shot, they probably would have dropped the charges. They probably would have said that she defended her from a domestic incident. And because we take domestic incidents so serious, shout out to Monica, the singer, since we take it so serious, then, they maybe would have went on head on and dropped the charges. We ain't done, though. I got to take you to Franklin. I don't know what state Franklin in, but I'm sure enough finna put it up on the screen for you. Don't need much word about it. Look. We got a fella in Franklin. Got an old fella out here doing this thing out here in these streets. A Franklin coach is accused of raping an underage girl. Notice in the last story they did not say raping the underage boy and or student and or female. No.
A Franklin cheerleading coach is in jail on sex crime charges, and he's expected in court this week. A grand jury indicted 27-year-old James So for aggravated rape and statutory rape. Investigators say this involved a 17-year-old girl, and it happened at Premier Athletics.
It happened at Premier Athletics. 17. So, what state is this? Because we always like to look at the age of consent in these states so we can know what's going on, because like in California they have the 10-year difference, so so we can make a better argument if there's an argument to be made. Here we go.
It was reported in March. Detectives do not think there are other victims, but they still want to hear from anyone with information. Premier Athletics released a statement. In it they said, quote, Premier Athletics Nashville reported this incident to Franklin PD and removed former coach James So immediately upon learning of this matter. Mr. So has not been in any of our facilities since his removal. Premier Athletics Nashville will continue to work with the Franklin Police Department and stands by all survivors, end quote.
He said all survivors. Did she die though? Because they stand by all survivors. Oh. Survivors as in great victims. Yeah.
The jury indicted 27-year-old James So.
Oh, he 27. Boy, if he don't look like he about 16. Am I right? Or am I right? He looked to be about 16. He can pass, but he's a cheerleading coach. I don't blame him for being a cheerleading coach. Oh, I don't blame him for being a cheerleading coach. Why wouldn't you? I don't.
For aggravated rape and statutory rape. Investigators say this involved a set.
Aggravated rape and statutory rape. Aggravated and statutory? I don't know.
17-year-old girl, and it happened at Premier Athletics. The incident was reported in March. Detectives do not think there are other victims, but they still want to hear from anyone with information. Premier Athletics released a statement.
That's what's up. Listen to it. If anybody else got some information, y'all please reach out to law enforcement. Reach out to us. Reach out to us if some things done happen to you that you didn't want to happen to you out there, because the one thing that we do around here, is believe all women. That's what we do around here in these streets. Sure enough do. It sure enough do. What do you think that a person have to do to knock off their significant other? What do the significant other need to do in order to get knocked off? Especially at a certain age, because you possibly done been with your significant other for decades. Once you hit a certain age, possibly. I think you really do have to, really had them piss your significant other off in this situation right here. I got another story for you. We got a 70-year-old player. Listen to this story.
A 70-year-old man is behind bars tonight accused of murdering his wife inside their home.
It happened overnight on the 400 block of Raven Drive in unincorporated Cherokee County. Fox 5's Christopher King is live at the Cherokee County Jail tonight. Christopher?
Russ, Christine, Charles Collins will have a lot of time to think. He's behind bars here right now at the Cherokee County Jail. The sheriff's office says he gunned down his wife. Neighbors are struggling to understand how could this happen in their community.
We know things have been going on.
Jennifer Myers says she saw the signs of trouble right across the street.
There have been, police activity over there in the last few months.
But she had no idea her neighbor would be accused of doing the unthinkable, murdering his own wife.
It's always disturbing to hear that somebody doesn't value somebody else's life.
Charles Collins is 70 years old. The Cherokee County...
Ooh, look at Charles. Charles sick of. Charles sick of that bitch. I don't know what she had done did, but look at Charles' face. This is his first Instagram photo. Shout out to Charles. See, now a lot of people would be upset. I can't believe that he shot his wife. I can't believe that he gunned his wife down. Well, we don't know what she had done did.
Sheriff's office says around 2:30 Monday morning, he shot and killed 63-year-old Deborah Collins in their home here on Raven Drive.
It's just disturbing.
The sheriff's office says Collins confronted investigators with a gun, then darted back inside his home.
What did Deb do?
Officers arrested him a short time later. They say they found Deborah's body on the floor with at least one gunshot wound. The motive, unclear.
That's an unthinkable thing to do.
Matthew Connolly lives down the street.
Everyone in this neighborhood looks out for each other and their animals.
He couldn't believe it when we told him the news.
Very surprised. It's a very quiet town, a quiet neighborhood.
Now, Charles Collins is being held without bond. He's held on several counts, including murder and aggravated assault. Live at the Cherokee County Jail, Christopher King.
Include murder and aggravated assault.
Fox 5
Yeah,
News.
such a shocking case. Christopher, thanks so much.
Shout that baby out for always having her did with the low cut. Remember, y'all, everybody can't wear the low cut out here in these streets. They just can't. Everybody don't look good and everything. You know what I'm saying? We just pointing some things out, moving right along. Ain't gonna be much hold you. Now, all right, what time it is? What do our numbers look like? Why we not over 400? Listen, there's almost 450 people here watching the player. If everybody just go ahead on and just send $1 to the Cash App. Damn it, I need some support. I need some support. We need a challenge around here. We need to be doing something. Oh yeah, we got a baby missing out here. Believe all women. We have a baby out here missing. Before I go on to get into this other one that I was just finna speak about, I forgot to even do this right here first, because we always want to do the missing people first, because we need people. We need you people outside. We need y'all outside trying to find people. We don't need y'all just sitting up in the house. Sitting up in the house and there's somebody out there missing. But I definitely have to show y'all this one. Hold on, the Clarksville. And this is out of Clarksville. Clarks with an S. Clarksville. Hold on, let me grab it. Remember, we always got to have our eyes open, because we never know who gonna be in front of our eyes. I don't know if that made any sense. I just decided to say it, but look. Hold on. God dog it. Oh, I want y'all to listen to this, which is also strange too, because a lot of these missing women or missing girl cases, the videos be short as hell, don't it? They just be short. This one here is 22 seconds. Here we go.
Clarksville authorities want to know if you have seen this missing teenager. This is 14-year-old Amaya Woods, and Wednesday will mark 1 month since the last time anyone saw her. Police say this weekend they learned Woods may be near Caldwell Lane in Clarksville, going by the fake name Maya Richards. They say if you see her, call 911.
What y'all think about that? Bring it back. It just happened. Now, why did it do that right there? To me, it did something wrong to me. I got to I have to bring it down and bring it right back up. Huh? Did y'all pay attention to that right there? No? Got it? Mm-hmm. You say on the run over some meat out here. The old 14-year-old out here using old alias. Hold up. Oh, I got to put this back up. Wait a minute. Now, listen.
Clarksville authorities want to know if you this missing teenager. This is 14-year-old Amaya Woods.
14. Invisible part and everything.
And Wednesday will mark.
Say she a stripper? Oh, no.
1 month since the last time anyone saw her.
1 month. That baby been missing a whole month. Notice something. I ain't heard nothing about this baby. I ain't heard nothing about this one right here. Huh? Ooh, now that I'm thinking about it, hold on. Shout out to Donald for the $1 cash out for support and the building fund. I appreciate that right there. Listen, I was just, the hell, something on my face. Something on my face, I gotta get it off me. A lot of people say that our dark youth sisters is not being on like the national stage and stuff like that right there. And then we was like, well, hell, Carlee is on the national stage. But Carlee them rich though. I just thought about that right there. Carlee them people them got some change. I don't know if they rich, but if people is telling me that this area is like Calabasas, they rich out here in these streets. You know, they got like big 401ks and IRAs and stuff like that right there. You know, they have done good in their life out here. So the rich people go national. Go national. This baby here been missing a whole month. Something is really, really wrong out here in these streets. Yeah. But y'all got to think about this right here too. How would people just say that she's possibly going by a false name? If your child was missing, you wouldn't tell nobody that your baby may be going with using a false name. Now would you?
Police say this weekend they learned Woods may be near Caldwell Lane in Clarksville, going by the fake name Maya Richards.
So they know like the area, and they know that she may be going by this fake name. How do they know that? Is she soliciting out here in these streets? Shout out to SCM for the $1 cash app. Say, here's my dollar. I appreciate that right there. You know, I have to think about this right here. So is she out there slanging something? And like I've told y'all, whenever people run away, whenever we have runaways, especially females, the way that they is able to survive, they have to put out or get out. We know how the game go. You put out or get out. You got to put out to eat. You got to put out to sleep. That's how the game go. You ain't got no job. You got to make some money. Period, point blank. Now let me talk to all of you all. You all had, her hair was done nice right there. Her hair sharp, and she don't even like her hair. According to her face, she don't like her hair. And it's sharp though. That part on point. I'm gonna need for you all to work on your skin though. I know, but Willie, that's a child. We shouldn't be talking about the child's skin. It starts as a child. Do y'all know what the chemicals that y'all put inside, put on your naturals and stuff like that right there? It affects your skin. Just remember that right there. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
They say if you see her, call 911.
Call 911. This baby out there. This baby out there doing exactly what you want to do. She doing exactly what she want to do. Now, have she been abducted? We don't know. I don't think that she was abducted because they telling us that she going by a fake name. Possibly. And then why is it so many kids running away? Remember, we was also told that we should not look at runaways as runaways because they're still missing, even though they ran away. I guess that person was trying to tell us that we don't take runaways serious or as serious as a missing person. That's probably what they were trying to get us to understand, but we didn't understand it. And we ain't gonna understand it. Look, stop running away then. Stop running away. Parents, let's stop making our children run away from us. Get them everything that they want. Remember, they can also choose their gender, sex, or whatever. So they should be able to do everything else that they want to do, right? You know, like run away if they want to. They have their own minds. And we should be open to our children's thoughts and wants and needs. That's what's up. Moving right along. We have talked about this right here for a whole lot of times. A whole lot of times we talked about situations like this as people living in deplorable neighborhoods and or apartments. Things falling apart, and I can just never really understand why people continue to live in these situations that has been going on for a very long time. There's a difference if something makes the news and something happened inside your place of dwelling like a week ago. I get it. It just happened. But when we got situations of things been months and months and months and y'all still living in these conditions, I would say it's something wrong with you. Hell, maybe that's a mental illness.
Investigation. Residents of a Grand Park apartment complex, they are begging for help. They say that they've endured horrid living conditions without any fixes.
Hannah delivered the roaches, the rats, the holes in the wall, the water's leaking.
The city of Jacksonville has investigated dozens of complaints about the Cascade Apartments on Kings Road. They were formerly known as the Kings Ridge Apartments. These apartments are part of the HUD program. News4Jax I-Team investigator Vic Michelucci went to see the conditions for himself and get some answers about why those conditions are so bad.
And it's a danger hazard.
It took no time at all for us to notice the problems on the outside of the
That baby got a chest on her.
Cascade Apartments. Mold, crumbling staircases, and boarded up doors.
Say, where's her nose? Look at this shit, man.
You said like mold?
Go in April Sizemore's apartment, and it gets worse. Her kitchen counter caved in over a rusty water heater. She says this happened 2 years ago, and problems are all over her small unit.
Did y'all just hear that? That problem with the water heater, the rusted water heater and the damn counter done caved in, happened 2 years. Did they say years? Let me just be clear. Hold on.
For himself and get some answers about why those conditions are so bad.
And it's a danger hazard.
It took no time at all for us to notice the problems on the outside of the Cascade Apartments. Mold, crumbling staircases, and boarded up doors.
You said like mold?
Go in April Sizemore's apartment, and it gets worse. Her kitchen counter caved in over a rusty water heater. She says this happened 2 years ago. And
2 years. That baby said, you've been around there for 2 years. You still complaining.
Problems are all over her small unit.
Was that from a leak?
Uh-huh.
It feels damp right now.
Dad had to put a plastic bag over this hole.
We found roaches, and she tells us rats are also a problem.
This is the work they did to fix a hole in the wall.
That's the patch job?
Shout out to the patch job. Shout out to everybody who has fixed a hole inside their wall, and we all know you don't leave it like that. You do not leave it like that.
That's the patch job.
Sizemore has 2 children, 13 and 14. Her son has special needs.
That's my baby. You know, that's one of my, he's the one with the special needs with a restricted airway.
She paid
the restricted airway. Her baby got needs, special needs son, and has a restricted airway. I just want y'all to keep listening now.
Is $800 a month plus utilities. That swallows up almost everything she gets from Social Security.
Also, she on Social Security. 800 plus 800, and she have utilities. Rent is 800. Okay.
She tells us she can't work because of health problems.
Can't work because of health problems, but you can talk to the news and stuff, and you can be a parent over your children. Because of health problems, you cannot work, but you have health problems, and you is overseeing, and you is the guardian over someone with special needs.
That mold itself is not going to help none of our lungs, and every apartment out here has that.
The mold, you say the mold is a problem. Your child has a restricted airway problem. You've been in this situation for over 2 years. I want y'all to get it now. Her child has a medical condition, and she still lives there.
We met several other residents also.
They say because she can't work. It's 2023, sugar. There are so many on work from home type jobs. What is you talking about?
Begging us for help.
Hi, what's your name? Isabella? That's a pretty name. I'm Vic. Nice to meet you.
Isabella is 6. Her father, Eric Jackson, says the family didn't have air conditioning. He says he had to save up to get these wall units on his own dime.
How much did it cost you?
About $800.
For 2?
2.
I don't know where you got your wall air conditioners from if you spent $800 on 2 window ACs. And them shit's going for like $125 or something like that right there. Somebody correct me. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. They say they're going to fix it. Nobody never come out and fix it.
We pulled records from the city of Jacksonville, and code inspectors sent us a file with dozens of compliance issues. Investigators have warned and fined the property managers for violations like unsanitary conditions, electrical problems, and rodents.
Who may we speak with?
I am her. I'm the property manager, but
Okay.
I'm asking you to please get off our property.
Okay.
We have no comment.
Okay.
To record us right now, so.
Today, management approached us as we were shooting this story, and they told us to leave. For the record, we were on a city street, and that's protected by the First Amendment. And state law says we can go into a resident's apartment if they invite us in.
They can go into the resident's apartment if invited in now.
Lafayette Management Group oversees the property from Jacksonville. It's owned by Cascade Residential Inc., which is out of Hollywood, Florida. We've tried to reach them as well.
Why isn't anybody helping you?
I don't know, bro. Everybody has issues, no one's complaining.
Andre Foose
Everybody has issues. No one is complaining.
says mold in his apartment is causing breathing and heart problems. He complained to the city, but says other residents are afraid that they'll get evicted with nowhere else to go. From Grand Park, I'm Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Sometimes we find ourselves in situations that that a lot of times we don't know what to do. A lot of times we waiting on somebody to save us, man. And this is our problem. The air conditions. Look at that. This at Walmart, a 148. All right. We do have some like $3.99, $4.59. We do got it. We have a lowest price right here for $55. I think that you got to order that one online or something like that right there. We got a $219, we got a $184, you know, according to the BTUs, stuff like that. But if you already had to save up, you put the whole 8 out there. We ain't trying to do the whole 8. Or maybe that's what he's telling the people, so maybe they can reimburse him $800. I have no idea. But listen, I understand that people is in different situations, different financial situations, and I do get it. But, and I be wanting to have the sympathy and empathy, but it just go against my code. For some reason, like, get blocked. I can understand we all fall short of glory, but you cannot tell me something about 2 years. You can't do me like that right there. And 2 years is what you're going to tell me? I've been just sitting around, huh? Begging and hoping and praying and wishing and, man, for the good mama who can't work. I'm pretty sure you see her walking all around the apartment complex. She can walk and she can speak fine to me. I don't know her medical condition. I have no idea. But it seems to me that she is just another female who has just been dependent on the government. Say, but she can eat though. How many of y'all would allow your medical condition to prevent you from at least making a few dollars to at least get your sickly child out of a situation? Now, in my mind, because she's walking around, she's bending down, she's talking, she's doing all of this stuff here, in my mind, I don't know what medical condition is that would prevent her from working. She's bending down, she's walking around, she's, talking freely, right? And tending to her child with a medical condition. Really? You can't work though?
Now to a News for Jack's
unless she has to watch her child 24 hours or something like that. All right, but you can still work from home, shawty.
Team investigation. Residents of a Grand Park apartment complex, they are begging for help. They say that they've endured horrid living conditions without any fixes.
Having to live with the roaches, the rats, the holes in the wall, the water's leaking.
She's real energetic. I don't see where she can't work.
The city of Jacksonville is investigating.
I can almost guarantee. Watch it. I bet she getting peed in though.
Investigated dozens of complaints about the Cascade Apartments on Kings Road. They were formerly known as the Kings Ridge Apartments. These apartments are part of the HUD program. News for Jack's I-Team investigator Vic Michelucci went to see the conditions for himself and get some answers about why those conditions are so bad.
And it's a danger hazard.
It took no time at all for us to notice the problems on the outside of.
She walks very fine to me.
The Cascade Apartments, mold, crumbling staircases, and boarded up doors.
Say, come on, bro, you're not a doctor. She on SSI, and then you have to think about this right here. These is a whole bunch of excuses. Hell, I know children on SSI, and ain't nothing wrong with them. I've been watching this stuff over 30 years. I know some good mamas who got SSI for their children, and ain't nothing wrong with their children, though. So if she's on SSI, that don't mean there's something wrong with her.
You like mold?
Go in April Sizemore's apartment, and it gets worse. Her kitchen counter caved in over a rusty water heater. She says this happened 2 years ago, and problems are all over her small unit.
Was that from a leak?
Mm-hmm.
It feels damp right now.
Dad had to put a plastic bag over.
That's good right there. She said, doesn't your check go down if you work? That's why a lot of them, they would not work. But with SSI, you can work, I think it's 25 to 30 hours a week and still keep your benefit, if I'm not mistaken. But when you get a job, you have to inform them people that you do have a job. Say why she didn't buy a house on SSI. She probably just ain't thinking through.
This hole.
We found roaches, and she tells us rats are also a problem.
This is the work they did to fix a hole in the wall.
That's the patch job?
That's the patch job.
Do y'all understand? She's walking somebody around her apartment complex. I can't work. I got health issues.
Sizemore has 2 children, 13 and 14. Her son has special needs.
That's my baby. You know, that's he's the one with the special needs with a restricted airway.
She pays $800 a month plus utilities. That swallows up almost everything she gets from Social Security.
Imagine if we lived in other countries. In other countries, certain countries, there is no assistance. In certain countries, there is no assistance. Did y'all know that? This is why we live in the best country in the world. But the problem with the best country in the world, it makes people lazy. Because we are spoiled. We are very spoiled. And that's the problem. It's the same thing like being rich and raising kids, or just having you some paper. You ain't got to be rich. You can be higher middle class or something like that, and you spoiling your children. It's the same thing. Don't nobody want to get out here and get it together. Now we find all of these other avenues and ways to make lazy money. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't make lazy money, but if you're going to tell me that you have children and you love your children and all this here, is you just going to sit back and say, oh, I can't do something? I can't do something when we clearly see you walking and talking. Your hands work. Means you can type. You can talk. You can be on the phone. There ain't no damn excuses. There ain't no damn excuses. And I don't feel sorry for damn one of them. I promise you that right there. I promise you that right there. Just for the fact you gonna tell me it's been 2 years. That's all that I'm basing it on. It's been 2 years and you just laying around. 2 years and you just laying around. Got it. Moving right along, ain't gonna be much. Hold ya. Shout out to all our nurses out here in these streets, man. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. How old do y'all think that baby is right now? Got us a nurse on the screen. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. I'll wait on you. I'll wait on you. What we got going on? There are all these damn hats. Oh, wrong thing. How old that baby look? About 48? Oh, really? 48, 26, 38. Say that baby at least 24. Say 54, 25, 35. Okay, 65. Okay. 32, 47. Let's see who's right. Here we go. 30, 24, 47, 42, 43. Say that baby 15. Okay, all right. Say 52, 55, 50, 60. Okay, here we go, y'all.
A nurse run down in Livonia last night trying to rescue a patient who had run into the middle of the street. And that 42-year-old nurse would not survive her injuries. That's our top story.
They say that baby 42. That beautiful baby right there, damn it, a representative popping. That baby 42. There you go.
Rescue a patient who had run into the middle of the street. And that 42-year-old nurse would not survive her injuries. That's our top story tonight. Good to have you with us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. Tonight, her friends and fellow nurses are just heartsick over what happened right outside the Majestic Care nursing home. And that's where Mara McDonald is right now. Mara, the police are telling us this happened about 9:40 last night.
Yeah, she do not look 42. Shout out to Brittany for the $1 cash app. Love you back. Appreciate that right there.
Devin, that's right. And when you talk to neighbors who were out here who saw this whole thing go down in real time, they say it was absolute chaos in the middle of 5 Mile Road, which is right here, and that it was so bad that they were calling 911 before she ever got hit.
42 and 24, same thing, laugh out loud. Oh, all right, bam. The people was calling 911 before she even got hit.
Police marked where the crash happened. They say an elderly patient ran out of the Majestic Care nursing home and right into the middle of the road where she laid down. This neighbor, who was out for a jog, who doesn't want to be identified, saw it all happen.
She was laying on 5 miles, saying some random crazy stuff.
Nurse Latrice Jones, who goes by Pebbles, was trying to get her out of the road along with other staff. They had a wheelchair out there. They'd gotten the patient into it, but traffic just wasn't stopping.
Car came, ended up hitting one of the employees.
Did she go flying?
Yeah, it was a bad accident for sure. She was hit at a decent speed. The car was probably going at least 45, speeding was 45.
Say she was hit at a decent speed. I don't know what a decent speed is. I have no idea, but they done hit Pebbles.
Down here.
Jones ended up getting hit and thrown when an 80-year-old driver, trying to avoid the wheelchair, hit her and then hit 2 other cars. Jones was pronounced dead at the hospital.
An 80-year-old driver tried to prevent from hitting the wheelchair. So the client got out of the nursing home in the wheelchair. How did the client make it out the door at night in a wheelchair? Either somebody ain't locked the door, or somebody didn't put like the little the hook chain on the door or something.
Here live now. According to Majestic Care, they declined any on-camera interviews today. They do say, however, that they are cooperating fully with the Livonia Police Department, and they say Jones was an outstanding nurse who always went above and beyond for her patients. We are live in Livonia tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, local.
That's what's up. Damn, that's a sad story right there. Listen, hey, man, our choices. The choices that we make dictates our future, right? The choices that we make dictates our future. Now, why is my computer crashing over here? I got one crashing. I got another one trying to update. This the only one over here popping. Jesus, I need some more computers. Oh, yeah. All right. I see what y'all was talking about a little bit earlier, so I found the story, man. And again, shout out to all the nurses, and y'all pray for the family. Y'all pray for the family, because she did try to save someone's life. She tried to save someone's life when she did not have to save someone's life. And the reason that she was out there trying to save someone's life, because if that client would have got killed, they would have been charged. Somebody would have been charged, probably for some type of involuntary manslaughter or something like that, because your client is your responsibility. Nursing home residence is known for trying to leave. She say some units have alarm on their doors. Absolutely correct. I used to work in them, so I know. You got to let your clients know that you'll choke the dog shit out of them. Just don't play with my job like this right here. If you leave up out of there, you might get whooped. I don't advise y'all to be whooping on people, but which one is more important? You whooping on somebody, or you keeping your doggone job to be able to support your family? I'm just joking, y'all. Y'all know I just be playing. I be saying stuff by mistake on purpose. Shout out to Mr. Wash for the $1 cash out. Say a little something for the collection plate. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. LeBron James' son, Bronny, suffers a cardiac arrest at USC practice. Confirms that the scare involving his son as he prepared for the first season with the Trojans. In a statement Monday while practicing, he suffered a cardiac arrest. Okay. Look at this beautiful family. Look at that beautiful family. Shout out to Bron. He ain't got no outside churn that we know about. Oh, that's his wife? That's what's up. Oh, okay. I guess. Medical staff was unable to treat Bronny and took him to the hospital. He is now in stable condition, no longer in ICU. He said, we ask for respect and privacy for the Jones family, and we will update the media when there is more information. Bronny was rushed to the hospital after a 911 call was made at 9:26 in the a.m. from the Galen Center where USC practiced. Bronny, 18, was a 4-star recruit after starting at Sierra Canaan High School. Bronny, that's what's up. Hold on. Damn it, I got that right there. LeBron and Savannah wish to publicly send their deepest thanks and appreciation to the UFC medical and athletic staff for the incredible work and dedication to the safety of their athletes, the statement said. According to TMZ, Bronny was unconscious before he was taken by an ambulance to a hospital. The 911 dispatcher can also be heard saying unconscious in audio obtained by the outlet. Who is it? Boy, you go. Oh, is this why they was trying to go after LeBron James' son? Because he had a beautiful Lyda Hughes sister go to the prom with him? Now it's kind of funny that they would put this picture up, knowing how Darky Hughes sisters feel. Knowing that Darky Hughes sister is going to be upset. They don't want Darky Hughes sisters to be compassionate that he just had cardiac arrest. They're going to be like, that's goody for him because he dated the Lyda Hughes sister, or he went to the place, to the prom with that beautiful baby right there. And we possibly got to say shout out for having her real. Just say. The medical emergency was a code 3, according to TMZ, which signifies emergency teams arriving at the scene with ambulance lights and sirens. Bronny and the oldest son of James is entering his freshman year at UCS or USC. I don't know why I keep getting because we have a UFC in Orlando. Okay. He say in May, he announced his commitment to play for the Trojans next season. Written the school slogan, fight on the Instagram post. Boy, what do you got on? Boy, what do you got on right there, player? Is them crosses? Y'all doing the most out here. That's what's up. He's 6'3", a combo guard, averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists at Sierra Canyon in his senior season, during which he was named the McDonald's All-Star American. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out. He said, trying to save job and lost life by mistake on purpose. Talking about that nurse. Damn, that nurse made a decision to try to save her client. It's deep out here. Hey, decisions. That's all that we're going to read right there because we don't really need to go into everything. But, yeah, y'all prayers and stuff. Get your prayers up. Get your prayer rags and all that stuff. Get your prayer juice. Whatever you need to go on to pray with, to pray for a player out here that he bounce back and be able to have a wonderful career, because now we're going to have to find out why he had cardiac arrest. We're going to have to really, really find that out. Moving right along, what time it is. Okay. Dog, we made some beautiful time. We made some real beautiful time out here. And I just want to thank you all for being around here, spending time out with a little player. Hold on. Whoa. I see some. Wait. I don't know if we can play it here. Hold on. Whoa. Let me see if it's already on the tube. If it's already on the tube, then I can play it. Oh shit, 18. Oh, no. Rest for a double shoot, bam, bam, bam. Oh, all right, cool. I think we can do the Fox 35. Hold on. Let me go and put it up over here. Because I just saw this right here. A woman is arrested in Daytona Beach in the quadruple shooting. A woman. What is a woman? Is it a cis woman or is it a trans woman?
Right now on the news edge at 6, a woman arrested and now charged with attempted murder in a triple shooting over the weekend. Good evening, I'm John Brown.
Hi, everyone. I'm Luann Sorrell. That shooting happened right outside of a nightclub in Daytona Beach. Fox 35's Chris Lindsay found out the area is seeing a huge spike in violence, and residents there are fed up.
Fed up.
This shooting is just the latest of a string of attacks here in Daytona Beach, and community leaders are desperate for answers.
But it's really overwhelming.
Cynthia Slater, president of the Daytona Beach NAACP, is out of patience when it comes to gun violence.
And this is Cynthia again. Remember we did the show and Cynthia said something about the guns and stuff, and ever since the laws of Florida been passed on July 1st, where you don't have to have the concealed weapon license to carry a gun, and that's why people are getting killed. That's her. Go ahead.
Less than 2 weeks, there have been 2 triple shootings. Fortunately, all the victims in the most recent one will survive.
Now, people are in the mindset now that they have to solve problems or issues or arguments with a gun.
She said that people is in the mindset now. What is she talking about? What do you mean now? Like, this is what's been going on 10, 20 years now.
I believe this woman pulled the trigger on Saturday at Razzle's nightclub. Witnesses say it happened after a fight turned into a brawl.
Okay.
The incident is one of at least 10 shootings in the past couple of months.
I don't think there's such a thing as making sense of what's going on.
Daisy Grimes with Volusia County African American Leadership Council is fighting alongside Slater to end the violence. The pair emphasizes the importance of stronger gun laws, education, and mental health fixes.
Stronger gun laws. What would be a stronger gun law that will prevent people from shooting, killing people? Black Queen shooter. Who would have guessed the NAACP? Oh, hell. I'm trying to tell you. What law will prevent people from shooting? People who, like, already have illegal guns. If the person who did the shooting here had an illegal gun, how is it going to change what's happening? What law?
Among other solutions.
Well, I think that you have to start somewhere. I think that if Ms. Slater mentioned all of these areas, if we try to take all of that at one time, it will be too cumbersome. How do we start addressing each of these issues and prioritize?
Police say this was an isolated incident and there is no threat to the area. We're going to keep working to get some more details for you. Reporting in Daytona Beach, Chris Lindsay, Fox 35 News.
I can give y'all some help. I can give y'all some help real quick to try to help y'all out. The way to kind of at least get the shootings down, we have to set a real minimum. A real life minimum. A lot of people say, damn it was like a 10-year thing, but it seemed like that is not being held up in the court of law. The minimum need to be 50 years. Just 50. Start off. Minimum. Yeah. You kill somebody and it's not self-defense. You shoot somebody and it's not self-defense and all that. 50 years minimum. Or Willie, Willie, that's going overboard. Really? If we want to at least slow it down, because you would never stop it.
This woman pulled the trigger.
Look at that beautiful baby. Why is that baby at the club with a gun? Oh, it was a fight outside.
On Saturday at Razzle's nightclub.
At Razzle Dazzle.
Witnesses say it happened after a fight turned into a brawl.
Snatched that baby by hell. What type of person are you?
It turned into a brawl.
Oh, that's a man. Oh, that's a man snatching a woman. Said that may be that may be an LGBT brother. I don't know.
Turned into a brawl. The incident,
or it might just be a heterosexual brother out here gonna snatch bitch move. You're not finna hit my little la. We never know.
Is one of at least 10 shootings in the past couple of months.
I don't think there's such a thing as making sense of what's going on.
Daisy Grimes.
There's no such thing. We can't change it, y'all. We can't change it because the powers that be don't want to change it. Certain people inside of the communities wants to see change. Yes. I'm in agreement with that right there. A lot of us want to see change, but we is not the ones making the laws. And I'm charged in murder. What did you do? And if we is not gonna stump the ground, and if we're not gonna vote people out of office, if we're not gonna do all of these things to actually see some change, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. The more people die is the more that will keep law enforcement with jobs. It'll keep the nurses and the doctors and the CNAs and the LPNs and the HHN with jobs, because like when y'all get shot, y'all got to, come up there and like get treated and stuff. It's keeping the ambulance employed. It's keeping the police employed. It's keeping the funeral homes employed, because when y'all mess around and die by mistake on purpose, it's keeping the dollar stores businesses open because of the balloon releases and stuff. It's keeping like Marshalls and Ross open because we got to get funeral outfits on the regular, got to be more careful. Yeah. It's crimes and death keeps people employed. I know. We really don't think about it like that. Crime and death keeps people employed. That's facts. We ain't got to argue with one another. It's just facts. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News. I hope that y'all enjoyed yourselves. Say balloons and t-shirts. Yes, balloon releases. Yeah, as many balloon releases as we be having out here in these doggone streets, that'll keep a whole store open. That right there will keep a store open. Let me remove myself and let these babies shine again. I know a lot of you all have saw this pic already before, but I couldn't find nothing else. So I had to go with what I had because, again, running late, trying to get it together. I just want to show them beautiful babies up there. They all look classy and stuff. A few of them, of course, we got some single mamas, and shout out to all the good mamas out here, because you is not a bad person because you is a single mama. You is not a bad person because you is a single mama. You is not a bad person because you is a single mama. Shout out to our brother, Dr. Umar Johnson. He the one who taught me to say things 3 times so it can sit in my psyche and in people's psyche, like not the frontal lobe, but the back of lobe, or whatever they call that thing in the back. If it's not the front, then it got to be in the back, or like in the middle, on the side, or something like that, but it's just not in the front. Bam. Look at this shit. Wait. Okay, we're going to leave this here alone. We're going to leave this right here alone because I'm looking at something else real quick before I get on up out of here. No, we can't do that. That's not right. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. That's prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. Your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I'm just here to help. Thank you. Y'all finna go on again up out of here. Look here, we coming back to YouTube tonight. And I just may feed it on into Rumble. I just may feed it on into Rumble. But we're going to start with YouTube first because, we got to market and stuff. We got to share stuff and get more people around there on Rumble. I want to say I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Thank you. Follow everything that a player do. I really do appreciate that right there. I really, really do. Y'all have a good one. Hope you did. Shout out to Carlee, though. Shout out to Carlee. Believe all women. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I done hit that doggone button, man. I am out of here. I'm gone.